Oh, alrighty. I like those videos. I gotta take a minute to watch those. So, welcome back to Hunter Proof Whitetails. We got a little quick down and dirty episode tonight because we're gonna go try to list them for some turkey birds. So,
get ready for the weekend.
Yep, do a little bit of scouting. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what you want to call it, behind the eight ball. Let's just say I never got my cams out.
Me either.
I got a few that are still out there soaking, but I never did get my main cameras I wanted back out on the strut zones and stuff like that. So, you didn't get yours back out either?
No.
We say that we're going to do it every year, dude, and then we just, I don't know, just get busy, just get procrastinating. We got kids now. That changes things. So, but yeah, other than that, dude, I saw a lot of good friends of ours shot birds, so congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Connor shot one. I think Colin shot one too.
I wasn't sure if it was they doubled up or if it was just Connor's bird. I couldn't really tell.
I know the one they shot first thing was Connor's, and then I think Colin went out and got another one. Trying to think who else saw it with birds. Derek Jones shot a bird. Mason, Seedway Mason shot a bird. Probably the one we were going to go chase. Oh, well. Hey, there's more out there.
There's still Jakes out there.
There's still Jakes, man. Of course there's Jakes. Why wouldn't there be Jakes?
I don't discriminate.
Let it rip. I saw somebody pass a freaking bearded hen with a freaking rope today. Like a solid, dude. Like probably like 8.5, 9-inch beard on her. Probably about bigger as my pinky. Nice bearded hen. Saw that on Facebook. A lot of people just, shoot birds opening day, dude. But anyway.
Pretty foggy this morning.
It was foggy, dude. My birds were ripping this morning when I left for work. I heard a couple gobbles at the school this morning. Didn't hear any shots, though. But I heard some gobbling up on the school this morning. Or probably off the school, actually, but when I pulled in. But, yeah, dude. I'm ready for this weekend, dude. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to get out there.
Yeah, I'll probably get a call from Dad one of these mornings. He'll call me and just say, boom, like he always does, that he whacked one, stacked them up, go up there to the hardwoods or something like that. He'll put one to bed. And he's had one that's been going back and forth behind his house for a couple days. Comes through about 9, 10 o'clock. Told him, I said, sleep in.
Yeah.
Take a little drive in the truck out back, park the truck, and
Longbeard.
Yeah. It's probably that one that goes across the road back and forth. The one that I've been after for a couple years, dude. And he always kind of gives me that 40 to 60 yard slip, or kind of comes in through the thick, and I'm kind of thinking it's that bird, but maybe not, because there has been a group 2 over there. They haven't been around a little bit though, but that big solo bird, he's been around for a couple years. I wonder if it's that one I missed like 2 years ago, but yeah, never know.
It happens.
Unless I shoot him and he's got a bunch of Longbeard XRs in his legs.
Like the bird you shot with me last year, had a bunch of BBs in his feet.
Yeah, actually. These feet. Yeah, they're right in his knuckles and stuff. His knuckles and the top of his freaking foot. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, put those underneath.
They kind of like grew into it, didn't they?
They healed over it and stuff like
from
that.
The season before or something.
Yeah, probably at least one, maybe longer. I just got these tied up with a piece of cloth. I'll snip them down. Relive a little memory lane. So I think that's a cool story if the folks haven't heard it before, dude. So we messed up on the bird first thing.
Yeah,
we tried to 1, 2, 3 this bird at maybe a little bit too far,
and missed him.
Yeah, there's the BBs in his toes. Yeah. I think this one was up higher, and then I cut his feet. This one he had a couple up above his spurs. But that was my nicest spurs I've ever killed. Was that bird? But, so thank you, buddy.
Yeah, we messed up on the first one. Couldn't get him to come in for 2 hours. We were messing with him.
Yeah.
And we decided to try and make a move. Mistake.
We got out there set up, and then you were coming back, and they started coming.
I think by us moving closer, and the sound of our call getting closer intrigued them to start moving more
and then
in that direction.
And then once they got visual,
where we messed up is we should have you were doing majority of the calling, so you probably should have snuck up around and tried coaxing them more that way, just so they could get a visual on the decoys.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy, me, who isn't calling, should have stayed down by the decoys. But we both decided to go out because we were, for some reason, thinking they were going to come to the call.
Yeah. Well, they kind of did.
They kind of did, so they got to the top of the hill and they saw our
decoys.
decoys, and they just ran straight to the decoys where we were set up for 3 hours that morning trying to call.
Yep.
So we did a little, how do you call it?
A 1, 2, 3
Sneaking
rodeo.
around. Tried doing a 1, 2, 3 on them. Didn't work. And, so we searched for them. We took, I don't know how long. We
made big loops, big circles.
An hour, probably.
Yeah, but we didn't even roll them, dude. We didn't.
No.
Did nothing. He took off flying.
So there's another one with BBs in his feet out there, probably.
Probably somewhere or something. BB's healed over in his chest. Actually, he did. He had some up in his drumsticks that were healed in.
Maybe it was
a couple
him.
of his breast.
No, that bird didn't have it wasn't as big a beard as this one.
No.
But yeah. So we went looking around for that bird. We decided to come back. No, it was like 10:30.
Yeah, it's getting toward the end of it.
We're like, well, this sucks. We're kind of beating ourselves up. You know, hindsight 2020 talk.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking a black and mild. And we're literally 10 yards. Because I believe the decoys were about 20 yards from the wood line where we were set up on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were between the wood line and the decoys, just sitting there
in the grass.
Where this little grass driveway, half-ass driveway strip was. We're sitting there talking, and I look up from across the field because there was 3 birds gobbling that morning.
Yeah.
2 way off, and that one that we were working all morning.
And those hens were actually rooted up behind us, and they went to that bird that was close.
One we missed.
Yep, one we missed.
So I look up, and across the field, coming through the cut, I'm like, Ben, I said,
is that a turkey?
That's a turkey right there. So he's acting like he wants to come over to that corner we're set up in, and he just starts making his way. So we decided to just lay flat. Ben's like, just lay flat. We're in the shadow. So
luckily we're in the shadow.
We laid flat. That bird walked right in 10 yards. Ben sat up and dusted him.
Yep. Because Nate shot himself out of ammo.
Yeah. I only brought 3 bullets with me.
Nope.
Or 2.
I got a little western there for a little bit.
Yeah. But so that was
about blew his goddamn head off. I blew the back of his skull right off.
Oh yeah.
I shot him like you said, 10 yards, not even just sat up right off my haunches and
boom. Your barrel, he might have been at 5.
Well, that's what I said. I think you said something like, "What are you gonna do?" I said, "You want me to shoot him?" You're like, "Yeah, kill him."
I said, "Yeah, if he comes in, kill him."
Yeah.
And between the 2 of us, we had 1 shell.
Yeah, 1 shell left in my gun. Didn't plan that.
No, I was hoping Ben was gonna flip me the shell, but
yeah. Well, more time, hindsight 2020. I should have handed Nate my shotgun. It all happened so quick, dude. Like it was a bird across the field, and Nate's like, "Is that a bird?" I look with the binoculars. I'm like, "Holy fuck!"
And then a
bird.
second one came out.
And then the second longbeard starts coming across the field, and
it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, we're just like, well, he just got 1 round. Could have dusted them both.
Could have waited until they lined up. I don't know.
That close,
I don't know if
that close. Dude.
I don't know if that bird that was bouncing around decoys would have picked us off at 10 yards at that point.
No, he was
full
into
yards
those. He
behind
was full into those decoys, committed, flopping them.
Yeah, but that other bird was 200 yards out.
He was coming. Once they start thumping deeks like that, dude, they come hollering. But we'll see. Maybe he's still out there. Maybe the one that we got BBs in still out there. You know,
I think that's where we're gonna go listen.
I'm gonna scout a couple spots and see. But
I really would like to go sit my lease and actually figure out what's going on there.
Yeah, we could do that. We could also divide and conquer. Whatever you want to do, man.
That's no fun.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We could sit in the thing. Maybe next time we'll do a live.
I'm almost positive they're at the other spot where you got yours last year.
Mm-hmm.
But my lease has been a little funny the past year or so.
Yeah, a couple permission pieces. I gotta scout or send Dad on a little scouting run for them. But I've seen a few birds around, dude, just not really on pieces that I can hunt right off. you know, in some of my travels. I saw a lot of birds down in like Tioga County and Oswego County. A lot of birds out that way. In my travels for whitetails the last week or so. But yeah, so we'll see, dude. I'm feeling good. I'm probably gonna shoot the gun tomorrow. Tomorrow or Friday is my game plan for that. So I just don't have no vacation days left for work. So fortunately, I'm kind of stuck with what I got.
Me and Owen were out practicing.
I saw
this
that
afternoon.
I saw the video. That was cute.
Yeah. He's going to be my finisher. While they're flopping, he's going to go over and karate chop him in the neck.
There you go. There you go. He doesn't know, man, but we took pictures with him when he was little itty bitty baby with birds.
His mom was showing him those pictures.
Yep. Little bitty bird, or little bitty baby Owen.
He gave me
Not
the
a little
tour.
bitty bird now.
He gave me the tour of all my mounts the other day.
There you go.
And he's doing this thing where he wants to, you know, like walk, and wants your hand or finger.
Yeah.
He holds on to it and he walks you around.
Mm-hmm.
And you go over like, da deer?
Yep.
Da fish?
Yep.
Da turkey?
Erky, is that what he's doing now?
Yeah, you can't really say turkey.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's cool.
It's funny.
Yep. So, yeah, we had Nora's 2-month appointment today. That went good. Up into the 40th percentile, so growing right on track. Like that. But yeah, other than that, dude, been whitetailing it, college in it, Old 10 Cup work, habitat working a lot of stuff too in the in-between.
Dad in
it. I feel like it doesn't stop moving, dude. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night and I feel really rested. That kind of, you know what I mean? That kind of running around. But no, it'll be nice. I haven't done much. I mean, we've done a couple, we call them turkey cruises, me and Hannah, and we throw Nora in the car now and we go around the block and look a couple of the spots that we can hunt that I can just kind of scout from the road. You know, then we'll cruise a couple of them. We've seen a few birds around, but not, like I said, not quite on the pieces that either my dad has permission on that I can hunt only if I'm with him. And then same thing, there's a couple pieces I got permission on, and obviously some of the stuff that is family property or whatever. So we'll see. But like I said, I like calling them, dude. I like shooting them with Dad. I like shooting them with you. You know, I don't need to kill them. I just love being there watching flop.
Yeah,
shooting them's a bonus. But
we both got birds last year.
Yep, we did. I got to get that Jake footage up.
Yeah.
I got to get that thrown into a little bit of a mini edit and put on the channel.
The monster Jake, 4.5-inch beard,
legend. Legend. Yeah. No.
Almost made you shit your pants.
Oh, dude, yeah. Wait till you guys see the video. It was. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Communication is key.
Communication's key with your cameraman.
What I was saying, Ben was not picking up.
Nope,
he didn't even see the birds.
No,
I thought he did.
I thought they were coming out on this logging road. And they kind of came up the hillside, not out of the logging road.
I seen them, and I had my gun on them. I said, and they started putting like they were going to go back.
Yeah,
I didn't like what they saw.
I heard them clipping. Yeah.
And I asked Ben. I said, you good?
And I said, nah, man, all you. I thought he was meaning like, are you good? You want to shoot one? And I'm like, no. So I remember it on the camera. I'm like, no, all you. Oh, and then it was like, as soon as I said you, it was boom, grass flying and goldenrod pieces in front of the camera. I'm like, whoa.
Camera, whoa.
Yeah.
Just in the far corner, you see the bird was just in the frame, then it just
flopped. Yeah, he flopped down. Yeah. So poor cameraman. I'm fired for the cameraman position. But I kind of had that large tree that I was sitting next to right there. So I wasn't really looking there. I just kind of had the camera turned.
I said, you good, meaning you say, yeah, I'm touching it off.
It was still a good hunt. It was a good day, day of work, not at work.
Yeah. Good
vacation day wasted. But you put them to bed, dude. We had them roosted up that night.
We were within 100 yards of them.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. Yeah. And now that we've kind of scouted that piece, dude, I think getting down in there, we could definitely, where they came up in and kind of hung in that bottom.
Yeah.
We kind of did a little bit of, we went back in there a couple weeks later, a week later, and we could see why they were hanging in that bottom. It was nice, wide open, a little bit of hemlocky woods. real good spot, I think, to get them. There's scratchings in there and stuff.
I mean, it's such an exciting morning that even the neighbor had to come over and check it out.
Yep.
That was nice of him.
Yeah. Boom. All good.
Stuff.
All good. But yeah, so we'll see. You planning on a Saturday morning? You and me,
Saturday
maybe?
and Sunday.
Saturday and
I'm
Sunday.
good all weekend.
Nate's like, I'm good all weekend. I got this. I'm off Monday.
I know.
I'm off Monday and maybe Tuesday.
No,
I got to double check. I got
Ian.
I got appointments and stuff. So Monday and Tuesday, I think I'm
working.
off. And then Friday, the truck gets decaled up. Like all sharp, dude. So this is, I'm like, I got to have a little vent rant. Okay, about customer service. I reached out to 9 different.
No such thing anymore.
Dude, exactly. I reached out to 9 different companies. Everyone that was recommended from everybody on Facebook. So thank everybody that recommended everybody they recommended. I heard back from 1 company out of 9. 1. And guess who got the business? The one that called me back.
Oh, yeah.
And the price was decent. I think it was decent. I think they were $80 for the actual install, the prep and the install, and then they're only at $17 a square foot of used material, which I was like, that sounds about right, about pretty solid. Keep it under about $300, I figure.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going with. So we'll be putting some photos up of the shiny black girl with nice white letters on her. Whitetail Properties.
Yeah.
I'm excited, dude. Really excited. But yeah, so
Taking the truck a write-off.
Can be. All the mileage can be for sure.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll talk to my accountant. I gotta get creative. I gotta get creative because New York hates people that are independent contractors, meaning real estate agents, like general contractors, anybody who works for yourself. New York State, as a rule, doesn't like you with taxes. So you get kind of bent over. So you gotta get creative or have a very good accountant. Like the office, my home office is written off, a bunch of stuff like that. Utility bills can be subsidized off. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So, and if you're making enough, talk to your accountant where you're paying quarterly taxes. That's another thing that I did, in some years, depends on how much I'm making. That way, there's not as much out at the end of the day. Like if you're paying it ahead of time, you don't usually lose out. Sometimes you even get it back.
Ben's financial seminar.
Yep. Yeah. Find a good CPA. There's my financial seminar. One that you can trust and have open, good conversations with.
I've been practicing with my cartel call.
Yeah, we need to actually.
I got 2. He gave me 2 of them.
I was thinking about that.
And I like the one.
Which one was
the other one?
The yellow reed?
They both look the same. There's just
different cut.
One has thicker reeds than the other.
Gotcha.
I don't know which one's which at this point.
Yep.
But the one I ended up liking, I just put a little slit in the back of it where it sits at the top of your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So because I got them both in the same container and they're both looking identical.
Yep.
Unless you measure the reeds, you're not going to know the difference.
Oh, the thicknesses.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's what I did to identify it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been messing around with that.
Hannah says we're here for turkeys, not for taxes.
Yeah. Taxes are over.
Yep. Well, unless you file an extension.
I had to. We messed ours up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had to go get a, what do they call it? Amendment?
File an extension?
Yeah, amend it.
Oh, okay. Who are you guys using? Are you guys still using, did you use H&R Block last time, or?
It's H&R Block, but the lady's name is Roth.
Gotcha.
Last name Roth out of Phelps.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. What are they running for a tax prep now?
I think it's around $200.
Yeah, about the same as Jim.
$150, $200 seems to be the going rate for the average person.
That's pretty good for a family, for a spousal pair or whatever.
Liza has 3 W-2s.
Yeah, W-2s are pretty straightforward. Once you start getting into
they charge you by
amount of units that you
paper that you bring in.
Yeah, that's the thing that I was talking to Jim about that. He's like, dude, I literally have people dump laundry baskets full of receipts for the year on my table, and he looks at him and goes, you're gonna pay me to go through these, like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, obviously. I'm like, for sure, dude, your time is money.
Yeah.
You know, so I do all mine, dude. I tally it up. I don't use like Google spreadsheets. I actually tally it up on a hard copy piece of paper. I don't even type it up and print it off. I handwrite it all. That way I can check all my receipts off. And then I just give it to, last couple of years I met with Paige, but I met with Jim in the past too.
His daughter?
Yep. Yeah, Paige and Jim Cheney over there. They have a Geneva office, a Phelps office, and I think a Canandaigua one now too. So wherever you're looking for tax prep,
There's plenty of them around.
highly recommend them folks. But yep, and then this week has been, other than turkey scouting, which closing on that about 20 minutes into the show. Been reaching out to clients that I'm looking for buyers for pieces of ground. I've had a few reach out to me since I put up my post. So that's been taking up a lot of time. And then I have continuing education videos that I got to watch for whitetail properties as part of my requirements as an agent for the year too. So I've been playing with those because I got a couple Zoom calls next week with a couple of the people at the home office. So fun stuff, dude.
Yeah. Work.
Yeah, I need a little bit of play.
I'm gonna play around tonight for a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll play around this weekend.
Yeah.
You hunting both days?
Yeah, I'm playing on it.
What if we shoot 4 birds Saturday and we're done?
Well, we can't shoot 4 birds Saturday.
Only 1 bird a day.
1 bird a day.
See? It's testing you.
Yeah. Know your local laws and regulations, folks. But no, I was talking to a couple people today actually, and they had birds shot out from out in front of them. One of them I felt really bad about. Ryan had one shot out in front of Dylan this morning.
Really?
Yeah, the guy slipped in between him on a farm piece. So multiple people can hunt, but slipped in between them. Bird was coming down the field, and the guy fucking pounded him in between Ryan and Dylan was behind the gun. And Dylan just missed out, dude, on youth weekend by 1 day. He turned freaking 12 on like Monday after the youth weekend or Tuesday or something like that. So I told Ryan, I said, dude, it's tough. Ryan's like, yeah, my spots don't have a lot of birds. And that's what I've seen, dude, is they're pocketed up. And I've actually seen a fair amount of bigger flocks still. I don't think that they're splitting, or maybe they've gone and didn't split this year and they've kind of stayed in those big conglomerate groups or whatever. But like the cartel guys were saying, you know, they love hunting them late May. So maybe this is more late May time frame. You got to bust out more of that woodsmanship and some of your historical memory and scouting to, you know, kill some of these birds now. So I don't know, dude. They were, like I said, they were pounding at the college this morning. I wasn't out there listening a lot, just a little bit, you know, because it was a nice morning out there. But I could hear them. They were up, you know, on the piece just off the school there. So if anybody can hunt, can hunt over there, there's birds over there, or at least there was this morning. Got one. They're probably somebody's pet birds up in the trailer hood there. But yeah. Other than that, dude, Dad came out and helped me do some work on a client piece the other day. So thank you to my dad for making that a hell of a lot easier. I ran the chainsaw the whole time. He ran the tractor. Because the guy didn't just want the trees taken off the food plots. He wanted them all hauled up for firewood. So Dad was ferrying logs as I was cutting the trees down and bucking them up and all that fancy stuff. So yeah, that was nice to not have to jump on the tractor, off the tractor, on the tractor, off the tractor. Mm-hmm. That was nice. But I think we did like 25, 30 trees, something like that off those couple fields. So just got to do a couple more, and then I'm not allowed to touch the fields right now. I can't do any spraying or anything like that until after turkey season. So that's why I wanted to get in there, get done on the fields, what needed to get done.
Wow, what do they say? May is bee month. Yeah, you're supposed to cut your yard in May.
Yeah, buddy.
Bees.
Yeah.
Isn't that a thing?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I've never done it, but.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. I mean, you burn out your mower. Actually, we should get over to our permission piece there in Clyde and see what the hell's going on. That might be worth a drive in the next day or two and just get a camera pull out there and see if we got anything running around on camera, because those cameras are still going good.
Yeah.
Those are still out there. And we did have some over the winter in there. Mixed flock.
I think we're going to be into them this weekend with what we got.
Well,
I think if we still got, which I'm sure we will, a tag or two after this weekend, we'll pull the card, see what's going on.
Yeah, maybe me and Hannah will swing over there after the Cairo appointment tomorrow because Nora's going for a Cairo to Dr. Britt too.
Yeah, I won't be able to, this week I won't be able to go.
Yeah, but if me and Hannah went over there, we got nice weather. I could throw Nora in the side by side with Hannah and grab cards and get an idea what we got.
I guess the afternoon, Saturday or Sunday afternoon, maybe.
Yeah, there's always that.
After, because you hunt till noon. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and you and me, dude, we'll push it right to that very end finish line. If we're in them, I mean, if it's dead quiet at 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we haven't struck anything all day, yeah, we might back out. But we'll give it the old college try till noon.
Yeah, my uncle, he said he'd like to come down and get out with me.
Yeah, that's right. You said Josh wants to come down, Uncle Josh. I've never met him. I'd like to meet him.
We gotta go up, schedule a Saturday, do a Saturday show.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Him and his buddy Jack. We'll sit down with them, have a couple beers, and probably crash up there because it's a close to an hour drive.
Yeah, it'd be a bit.
But it'd be cool. Have a evening, go hop on the show with them guys. They got a lot of information. They're actually headed to South. Actually, I think they might be there now. South Dakota for turkey hunting.
Oh yeah.
They went last year. My uncle got a bird.
Miriam's out there.
I think so.
I think they're Miriam's out in South
I'm not
Dakota.
positive, but they're going again. They plan a hunting trip every year, it seems like. So they go to South Dakota again this year, and then next year their points or however it works should be up, and they're going to do a Iowa bow hunt. So
for deer. Oh, so they got to go 5 years. I think 5 years for Iowa.
They've been putting in for it.
Yeah, I've thought about that, dude. I mean, at this point, if we started putting in points for, let's just say, Iowa for that dream, because it's 5 years. It's basically like a 5 year, and then you're going to draw. It's a 5 year wait. So you got to pay in for 5 years till you draw the tag.
I guess there's other things like you can like pay extra or something to kind of expedite your chances.
Yeah, you can.
Was what it sounds like. But yeah, so they always plan different hunts. So this year they're going back to South Dakota. So I guess if we meet up with them guys, I'm sure we'll hear about that.
Oh, so that's cool. So South Dakota, for those of you that don't know, has pockets of 3 of the subspecies. They have Rios, Merriams, and Easterns. Depends on which part of the state you're in South Dakota. Which side of the Missouri River.
Not sure.
Shoot, you could shoot 3 of your 4 freaking Grand Slam birds out there. One state.
That's the way to do it.
Bo comments and says, "No crossbows in Iowa, Ben." Yeah, buddy. Don't worry. If I'm going to Iowa, I'm toting the Hoyt with me. Don't worry about it. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to ever live that down.
Nah.
So
you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
I should shoot one in the late season this year just to do it.
We just lost probably 100 viewers.
Jesse says, "Shoot him. Shoot him right in the face.
Shoot
him right in the face, buddy."
Jesse, you
yeah. How'd you do this morning, Jesse? Did you go out or has he been cutting trees? Tree cutting.
He's almost ready to be a dad for a second time.
Did they do June?
No, I think this month.
Oh, May. No shit. I thought it was June, dude. End of June.
May 20th or May 27th.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. So
another Viking. Great.
Oh yeah.
Was it?
It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, Nora gets a little friend. I like it.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm worried about all these boys, but you never know. I might have to worry about the girls. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna go.
Jesus.
So, but yeah. Sam's tuning in, says adding to the crew. Yeah, dude. Nora's got all the, Leia and all of them too. So I mean, dude, there's plenty. Dude, we got
Rachel
so many
Kyer,
kids, and
they're having another one.
yeah, I'm kind of regretting not going to Lane's party. But there'll be so many birthdays for all these kids that we got in our friend group coming up.
It'll be more fun next year.
Yeah, 100%.
Nora can move around anyway.
Dude, she's getting there. She about rolled over in the doctor's office today, and the doctor's like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "I said, yeah, you gotta watch that." She does that once in a while.
Yeah,
Gets that head turning, that big head gets rolling, and then she throws the weight with the head and rolls over. So
hell yeah,
yeah. But no, dude, it's great, dude. I love being a dad. I love even getting woken up in the middle of the night when Hannah elbows me, and it's supposed to be her time to feed her, and she's like, I fed her, and she's just so sleepy that and I give Hannah a lot of credit. She's been here holding down the fort when I'm off at work and running around, run all over the state and stuff.
You get yourself in trouble on camera.
No, she's been doing a ton of the day-to-day stuff, dude, and killing it. I love my wife.
Set the
and she's doing
ground
a hell
rules
of a job.
now.
Bo says set the ground rules now for all the birthdays during hunting season. Yeah, so usually, well, none of them are really born during October. Everybody did a good job planning, or at least preventative planning.
Well, we were hunting and breeding.
Well, if you breed during hunting season, it doesn't overlap.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Fair enough, dude.
We were in the rut.
That's one way to put it. But yeah, dude, it's I love it. And dude, when I got back from Illinois, it was like she grew over. I was only gone like 5 days. When I got back, I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, they grow fast.
Grow super fast right now. Sam comments says, "LOL, the rut got to Caleb."
Every year it gets him.
Sorry, KB.
He gets all excited around the rut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting all hot and bothered under the collar. Caleb.
Yeah. Gotta
get all torqued up.
Probably should have warned Sam about that, but
yeah.
She found out firsthand.
Yeah, figured it out. That's all good.
Yeah. All that testosterone gets pumping through him.
Yeah. Hey, man. Dude. So anyway, I know we talk about the turkeys, and I love my turkey hunting, but deer hunting, what are we doing in the month of May, or are we just focusing on turkeys right now?
I was talking about turkeys. I ain't doing nothing.
Nothing for deer, dude. And that's how I do my stuff every year, dude. I'm trying to.
I mean, besides trimming stands, probably won't do anything for deer until August.
Yeah, the only thing I got to go out and do, because I didn't do it this off season, was I have to go out and loosen my straps on my stands. So I'll probably do that as I hunt, and stuff like that. I'll throw my harness and my vest, and one of these days when I, have a day where Nora's got like a midday appointment or something like that, I'll go to the woods and, go up in the stand and, pop some straps and stuff like that, and have the harness on while I do it, just to be safe. But yeah, I don't like to schedule consulting stuff because it eats up a whole day. I do have some showings coming up on some properties, so but those are mostly in the evening time. But dude, we go all the way up to St. Lawrence right now because we're covering a few counties while they find a new agent for the northern area. Yeah. So, but other than that, dude, if we go down the PA border, I mean, we still could look at like almost 2 hours to like Owego down in that area. So
St. Lawrence,
it's a big one. It's St. Lawrence up there.
Stomping ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I was up there around Redfield and Williamstown and stuff the other day, and Brandon was like, "Oh." Brandon's like, "Is that a nice piece?" I was like, "Brandon," "there's birds up there everywhere, dude." And that was the thing. Once we were in like eastern Oswego County, Nate, there were freaking birds everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
I think there's a lot of state land up there.
And the more I talk to people, dude, nobody hunts birds up there in that area. They're like squirrels. Like nobody really cares about them. There's everywhere. I don't know. And Tyler said the same thing about like, what was it, New Hampshire, where they shot or Maine, where they shot the banded birds. Nobody hunts turkeys up there. They don't care about them, which I don't get. But hey,
I'm sure someone does.
I'm sure somebody does, but maybe they tag out early.
Tyler does.
Bo says, "Congratulations on the new job. Move over, Dan Perez." No, dude, I got to meet Dan. Oh, excuse me. I got to actually meet Dan again. I met Dan about 10 years ago at one of the QDMA national conventions, and he was an awesome guy to be around. And I got to meet him again down there at national headquarters. I actually got to meet like all the founders other than Wes O'Connell. And dude, it was phenomenal. I got to have dinner with Paul Sawyer. I got invited to go out to dinner with him. That was really cool. But all those guys are just a wealth of knowledge, dude. They started that whole company in that little itty bitty town of Pittsfield, Illinois. And now look at what it is, dude. Agents in like 40 some states, 400 some agents across the country. You know, we're selling billions of dollars worth of real estate every year.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be part of the team, and I mean, if I can fill 100th of a shoe that Dan Perez can do, I'm living a pretty good life. So no, and that's the beauty of the company, dude, is the synergy. Like I can call an agent even in a territory next to ours, dude, and say, hey, like what's been working for you for like your marketing, or what have you been having success with, reaching back out to clients with. And there's just such a family kind of aspect with it, dude, that I just love, rather than all the listings come into an office and then, you know, the lead agents or maybe the broker cherry picks the biggest paychecks out of the group and then kind of gives you the rest. That's the one thing about Whitetails is it's all territory. So if it's in this territory and it comes in as a inquiry or whatever, it goes into the territories group. So as long as that's your territory, that's what you can run in. Except for buyers. I can go with buyers all over the state, which we might be looking at whitetail listings. We might be looking at another company's listings. So some of my buyers are kind of in fringe territories. So I just got to let other agents know that I'm working with a buyer in that territory. And you can list in those territories. You just got to check with them, the agents too, before you go doing it. There's just a process with that. But Bo says, I have a camp up in St. Lawrence in the town of Cape Vincent. A lot of birds up there. Yeah, dude, I've heard that, dude. Once you get up north and east in the state, dude, there's a lot of birds. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what it is, because they have harder winters, bigger snowfalls. Like, maybe it's just less hunters.
I've been going up to Black Lake for, I don't know, most of my life in May. Every year driving up, just see them all over the place, side of the road.
Yeah, I've been through Cape Vincent, dude. It's pretty up there. I love it up along the St. Lawrence. I fished up there, ice fished a couple times in the St. Lawrence. Seen some guys hook into some huge freaking northerns in the St. Lawrence.
Big
fish, dude.
Big
fish in St. Lawrence. Big bass too. They've caught some nice bass in the St. Lawrence.
Big everything.
Yeah. And as a rule, dude, St. Lawrence, price per acre is some of the cheapest land in the state right now. Up in that area.
Pretty poor area, really.
Yeah, there's a little bit more of a lower, I don't know what you want to call it, economic threshold or whatever in that area. The land values just aren't there or haven't caught up. It's not really in the Adirondacks anymore. You know, you don't get that kind of added value. It just changes, dude. And that's why it can change, you know, county to county or even town to town. You know, we talk about it. Imagine a place in Phelps is worth at least 20 to 30% more than a house in Lyons if they were exactly the same acreage and build and everything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, let alone if you go county to county up there, I mean, it can change so drastically. And that's with working with somebody that has, you know, good insight into the market. And we have a ton, dude, of inventory that's about to hit the market too. That, you know, we're just playing catch up right now with inventory that's ready to list right now with the company. So that's why they brought me on board, to help with the workload, help more work with buyers. But I've been out there with the whole process where if, you know, Tim or Heather needs me to go out there and take the listing photos or, you know, do a showing or, you know, get some contracts signed up and sent over or whatever, they kind of hand off anything they need to get done. and I can, fill in the blanks and help fill in the gaps because it's just scaling, dude. New York State, fun fact, New York State does the most transactions for whitetail properties as a state in the entire country.
Wow.
Fun fact. Did you know?
Wouldn't have guessed that.
Mm-hmm.
We go listen to birds.
Is it time? 7:16. Yeah. So last call on comments. I'm gonna wrap this up. 45 minutes. We're short show tonight. Nate's like, I want to get out there and listen.
I want to listen to some birds.
Well, listen. I want to hear rope rip.
Rope rip.
Rope rip. All right, guys. Want to thank you for tuning into this.
Brandy, don't sue us.
Yeah. Don't sue us, familia. The cartel's gonna sue us.
Cartel's gonna sue us for saying rope on camera.
So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. I know it's a short, sweet episode, but we wanted to get one done, go do some turkey scouting, hang out, have some camaraderie and stuff like that. So Kyle Conley says good luck. Yeah, good luck to you, Kyle. Hopefully you can get out there and chase some birds.
Yeah. Good luck to everybody who gets out.
Good luck to everybody. Be safe.
Congrats if you've already tagged.
Yes. Be safe. Shoot straight. Don't be that dick that jumps in front of another hunter. If you see a truck parked in a spot and you have mutual permission,
reap it.
I was going to say go to the next spot, but
reap them. Let them watch the show.
All right, we're going to leave it off right there. We'll catch you guys next time down here at the bar with the Hunter Proof Whitetails podcast show. Be safe, guys. Shoot straight. Cheers.